Hello grade 12s, welcome back again into our lesson video. So today let's look at back winds. Okay. so um so we're going to be doing this revision, okay, which this paper was written in September 2021, okay, as trials. So you can also use it for November or final preparation, or as February and March exam. Yes, as February and March, as well as media examination June. Okay. Okay. Please don't forget to subscribe for more lesson contents. Okay. Please go and subscribe to the channel. Right. Just click the red subscribe button for more lesson contents. Thank you so much. So let's climb to 1.4. So this question paper, by the way, or this mini question from Bergwins here, is going to make us at least to understand the formation of bergwins, the process that takes place in the interior of South Africa due to these bergwins, and how bergwins affects the environment of of South Africa. Okay. Or the internal part of South Africa. Okay. Yes. So the continental parts as well as the coast mostly. Okay. So let's move to the very first question, which is 1.4.1. This question, okay, so let's go first and analyze our diagram. Figure 1.4 shows the development of penguins. So you can see that it's winter now. You know that penguins okay in winter, so mean that we have Kalahari High dominating the interior of South Africa. Okay, yes, moving in an anti-clockwise direction, right? Yes, moving in an this is anti-clockwise direction, anti-clockwise movement, right? Anti-clockwise movement. So as it moves in anti-clockwise movement, it then diverges these backwinds towards the coast. Okay, yes, into other areas that are placed or are situated in the escarpment of South Africa, as well as other continental areas that are in South Africa around the plateau. Okay, yes, towards the coastal low pressure. Okay, yes, until it arrives there. Okay. Yes, so as you can see the significance of this arrow, it shows the movement of backwinds. As you can see, we have 1020 hectopascals. That means that we have at least very high pressure in the plateau of South Africa, okay? Very high pressure. But as you move towards the coast, the pressure decreases because we have 1992 hectopascals, okay, in the east coast, at least, where we have the coastal low pressure there, and we very close to the coast, or we're in coastal areas, which experiences very low pressures. Okay. Okay, so I think I've tried to show you everything, and also we have the low coastal low pressure system. Okay, yes, the coastal low pressure system. So let me erase that and jump into our questions. Okay. Okay. Okay, let me erase this so I can jump into questions very quick as much as possible. So the very first question, 1.4.1, says give the evidence from the diagram that suggests that the back wind blows from the interior to the coast. Okay, so what shows in the diagram that these back winds blow from the interior to the coast, to the coast. So this arrow shows that, okay, yes. So this arrow shows that the back winds blow from the interior to the coast. Okay, yes, and causing those warm dry conditions in the ocean or in the east coast. Okay, yes, that's how it goes. Because you know that as these penguins are at least warmer in this um, area or in this plateau of South Africa, when they go towards the coastal area or the east coast, when they go down, because the altitude decreases. As the altitude decreases, meaning that these backwinds, as they go towards the coast, they will then increase their temperature. Okay, yes, they will then increase their temperature. So by the time they arrive on the coast, they are very warm and dry. okay, causing those warm, dry conditions in the coast. I think I've emphasized that. So the arrow shows that, guys, okay, symbol. So the direction of the arrow shows that. You can just say the direction of the arrow. So that's the answer for number one. So let's jump to the second question. Second question says 1.4.2. Why do Berg winds mostly affect the coast of South Africa in winter? So why Berg winds mostly affect the coast, okay, of South Africa in winter? Why? It's because in winter the Kalahari is dominant in the interior of South Africa. Simple. Because in winter the Kalahari is dominant in the interior of South Africa. And that's it, okay? Yes. So let's move to the next following question. The next following question says, so that's 2 marks, guys. So you're going to get those 2 marks by just saying that, okay? So describe the role that the coastal low plays in the formation of berg winds. So I have to describe the role that the coastal low plays in the formation of the berg winds, okay? Yes. Mind you, firstly, berg winds formed at least, or let's say they originate from the plateau of South Africa or from the continental parts of South Africa, okay? Yes, from this point, right? Yes. So what the examiner is trying to ask you is that how does these berg winds get influenced by this coastal low or this coastal low pressure system, okay? Yes. So you know that the berg winds, okay, diverged from the Kalahari High, okay, which was moving in an anti-clockwise movement, okay, yes, to the coast, okay, yes. However, in the coast or along the coast there's also already some air or winds that are blowing there, which are called the onshore winds that are from the ocean, blowing from the ocean to the land, which are influenced by what? Which are influenced by this rotation or clockwise movement of the coastal low pressure system. So as this coastal low pressure system is moving, so sorry guys, is moving in a clockwise movement, okay, as it blows in a clockwise movement, bringing cold, moist air in the coastal areas. So as it moves, when it goes back to, this is clockwise movement, right? Yes, so this is clockwise movement. When it goes back or continue to move in a clockwise movement, it then pushes these back winds that are already blowing from the interior of South Africa, okay, pushing these back winds to the or behind the system, okay. Yes, as you can see now, behind the system, so this is behind the system we have what? We have back winds. And in front, okay, in front of the system we have the coastal low pressure system, okay. Yes, or these onshore winds. So behind the system we have these warm dry conditions that are in the ocean, inside the ocean. So in the coastal areas we have these moist cold conditions, okay. Yes, and that's how it goes. So your simple answer there for, let me erase that, your simple answer there, so describe the role that the coastal low plays in the formation of pebbles. I think I've explained that. So yeah, so describe the role that the coastal low plays in the formation of bad winds. Yeah, so you can just explain with the same way that I explained to you guys, okay. Yes, so yeah, that's how it goes. 2 times 2, so you have to at least mention some points that I've already mentioned there, okay. Yes, so that's how it goes. Yeah, so let's climb to the next following question. On point 4.4, in a paragraph of approximately 8 lines, explain the negative impact of penguins on the environment. So these penguins are said to be is bringing negative impact on the environment. So these are the warm, dry, winds. Okay, so what are the negative effects that they bring? Mind you, warm, dry winds. So they cause uncomfortable conditions to humans. Okay, yes. Okay, yeah. So number two, you can say these big winds causes fell fires. Okay, yes, they make the grass or the vegetation to be dry. Okay, yes. So when they blow, they cause the vegetation causes friction between them and causes fires, or they just cause the fell fires. Okay, that's second point that you can say. So the ecosystem is going to be destroyed by these fell fires, right? Yes, that's the third one. um can say also say that there will be decreased biodiversity because other animals as well as farm animals will die. Farmers will be disadvantaged in this case. Okay. Another thing that you can say, these winds that are blowing or these strong winds that are blowing, they are going to cause or they are going to increase the soil erosion. Okay. Yes, meaning that the topsoil will be eroded now. Okay. Yes, as well as you know that the temperature of these big winds are very high, meaning that they will then decrease the moisture content in the soil. Okay, yes. So meaning that, and that's the reason why um, the end is not arable, meaning that we are unable to plant our crops as farms, etc. during winter season. Okay, yes, because there's the moisture content in the soil is is decreased. Okay, yes. Um, yeah, so we can just say that, guys. Okay, yeah. So those are points. So you are going to choose which points that you want to bring so that you can at least have four. Yeah, into your paragraph, 4 points that you are going to explain. That's the end of our lesson video. Please don't forget to subscribe for more lesson contents. Right? Yes. See you in the next following video. Have a great day. Cheers.